Bald Hero Gaming here, coming back at you with our 9th installment of the AI Limit series to the channel. And tonight we are going to get past the game. I'm going to go with the second Dawn ending, which we have the possibility of doing 2 other endings. So I think we have the option to select between all 3. But without further ado, let's get into the endgame here in tonight's quick little endgame stream. That way we can be prepared and ready for tomorrow with Doom, the Dark Ages, finally. Let's get into it. Okay, now I say this is going to be a quick little stream, but we have some bosses to get through, and a few places that I want to check, just to make sure that we've absolutely completed everything that we can. So first, let us go make sure that Ficus didn't appear. Vicus and Sklarm never appeared, which their quest line is not mandatory for the endings. So, thankfully, we'll still be able to achieve or have the option to choose which ending we want. I was going to go with the end of childhood ending, but that's only a silver trophy. And as you guys know here, we're all about the gold and platinums here. So, second Dawn is gold. And then I think there's one more ending. End of Childhood Silver, Boundless Stars is gold, along with the second Dawn ending, which is what we're probably going to go for here. Let us make sure that Malaire's quest line is complete. We're going to go check the Central Garden. Alright, so I'm pretty sure
Hold, child. You're not supposed to be here.
I'm not sure if I messed up.
I've been to this place before.
Oh? You are the guard Asteria took away. I see. She granted self-consciousness to that frame. So, you are her final creation she made at the cost of her own existence? Well, let's see if her obsession was worth it.
Not right now. I don't want to mess anything up, because we're supposed to fight Lost Skid to get the Golden Branch, because we have the Azure Branch. And then we fight Aether, which I haven't watched the boss fights, I haven't watched any of the cutscenes, I just know the names, don't even know what they look like, because I've been reading guides online, so I'm going to explore around here a little bit. Let me make sure Malaire's quest line is complete. Alright. I think we've covered all of our tracks. I think this is where the end game is. I'm gonna go to Elysium and fight Lost Kid, because I don't think Lost Kid is the final boss of the game. Ah, I don't want to go here. I think Lost Kid is just one of the final bosses. I don't think she or he is the actual last one. Pretty sure it's just she. But what we want to do is go to here. I'm really making sure that we got everything. Let's see here. Not exactly sure. I guess we made our choice. Hopefully I did the right thing. There's no way back, it looks like. Doesn't really look like there's any way back. And there doesn't seem to be anything we can collect through here. Just huge open arena. Oh, there's Philia. Can't upgrade anymore. I guess we can enhance this, but really... I mean, I just did that because we could.
Arissa, what happened? Failure.
I was wrong from the beginning, Master Lasket. She chose to join the church on her own. Nothing has changed. She's just been pursuing power. Pure power. I don't have the slightest chance against her. Please, Arissa. You're the only one who can bring her back.
Okay. Okay, so I have to get the golden branch from Lost Kid. This is the only way to do that. And then we go back to the gate of the tree, and that's where the final boss is. So Lost Kid, I don't think, is the final boss, but I imagine she's going to be hell of a fight. Here we go.
You, desecrator of Elysium. You come alone, disregarding my warnings. Have you dispelled your confusion and found your path?
And we don't have any special weapons, really. We're going in raw.
You clutch your sword before the throne. Do you possess resolve and no fear?
I think we get her armor, too.
I, Monsignor Lost Kid, hereby commence the judgment.
So it's a girl, as we could have figured. Oh, that's it. Spear
Show
build.
your faith
Holy.
Is this the extent of your capabilities?
Still figuring out her moveset.
Bold courage stems from ignorance. Fear death and grasp the essence of life.
If it wasn't for that piercing, I think we would have had her first try. My heart was beating so fast. How does that even happen? Holy. Alright, we can skip this cutscene.
Show your faith. Bold courage stems from ignorance. Is this the extent?
She probably has a second phase because her health is going down way too easy. I think we're doing pretty good though. I think I've salted mid balls. Yeah. We should have a bunch of them. We should be all ready to go.
Show your face. Bold courage stems from ignorance. Is this the extent of your capabilities?
Dang it.
And grasp the essence of life.
Well, if we were going to buy more Eucharist, it's pretty much over now. Might as well just use that.
Show your face. Bold courage stems from ignorance. Is this the extent of your capabilities? I have been waiting for years
Definitely a phase 2.
for a worthy foe and a duel that ends in death. I have forsaken my heritage, my companions, all for the sake of my resolve in life.
Holy.
Even if I know the end of eternity leads to oblivion. I seek
Oh, boy.
only the ultimate answer.
Hopefully if we die, we
What resolve
start at phase
to
2.
triumph over mine and ascend to the
Oh,
pinnacle
man.
of all existence. Your fortitude shall be tested in this clash of weapons. Round one. Rank 3. Rank 4. A fleeting moment. A fatal flaw.
Holy. Please don't tell me we have to go back through her first phase. It didn't do that with the boss we fought with Felia. But it looks like that's what it's going to be.
Show your face.
Man, that piercing is killing us. We have to get past this tonight. I wonder if she has 3 phases. That would be crazy.
Show your face.
Holy.
Essence of life.
Oh, I forgot to turn on the lights. I'm a little dark tonight.
Show your face. Is this the extent of your capabilities? Fear death and grasp the essence of life.
Yeah, hardest boss fight of the game, as I figured.
Show your face. Fear death.
Oh my gosh.
Grasp the essence of life.
I'm trying not to use up all of our mud balls, because we have like 3 more boss fights to do.
Show your face. Bold courage stems from ignorance.
We did better that time. It's those parries is what's gonna help us, for real.
Show your face. Bold courage stems from ignorance. Is this the extent of your capabilities? Your fortitude shall be tested in this clash of weapons. Round one.
Oh no.
Rank 2. Rank 3. Rank 4. A fleeting moment. A fatal flaw.
If we can defeat her before she ranks up, which I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but we can try.
Show your face. Bold courage stems from ignorance. Is this the extent of your capabilities? Your fortitude shall be tested in this clash of weapons. Round 1. Rank 2. Rank 3. Focus. Exceed the boundaries. Rank 4. fatal flaw.
I'm honestly not sure how to get past that.
Show your face. Your fortitude shall be tested in this clash of weapons. Round one.
Not fair.
Rank 2. Rank 3. Rank 4. Only a true battle can hone war.
If it wasn't for that piercing, we would have had it. I'm so upset at that. Oh my gosh, dude. It's a lot like the Ursula fight. You just have to stay on her, be aggressive, and parry a lot.
Show your face.
We keep parrying on her delayed attacks and not parrying on the fast ones like we should. That eats her sync meter up. If we can get her to 0 a few times, that's going to help us tremendously.
Show your face. Is this the extent of your capability? Feel death and grasp the essence of life.
I don't know why my railgun didn't hit. No shot.
Show your face.
There we go.
Bold courage. Death from ignorance. Is this the extent of your capabilities? Your fortitude shall be tested in this clash of weapons. Rank 1. Rank 2. Rank 3. Focus and exceed the boundary. Fleeting moment. A fatal flaw.
I'm thinking there's a third phase too. That would be my guess. Man, and my heart's pumping too.
Show your face. Bold courage stems from ignorance. Your fortitude shall be tested in this clash of weapons. Round one. Rank two. Rank three. Focus and exceed the boundaries. Only a tree can hone your resolve. A fleeting moment. A fatal flaw.
We were really getting it there for a second. I'm not sure if that's her last phase, though. I'm almost positive it's not, because her health's going down easy in both phases.
Show your face. Bold courage stems from ignorance. Is this the extent of your capabilities? Fear death and grasp the essence of life.
This is supposed to be a quick little stream tonight, but I guess I underestimated how hard this would be. Typical Souls-likes. But we will prevail. We have to get past this tonight.
Show your face. capabilities. Of life.
Oh my gosh. That piercing is killing us. We keep switching to the wrong ability and it's really starting to get annoying.
Show your face. Of life.
I think what we need is something that's going to replenish our sync rate too, which would be the pure crystals. We only have 2 salted mud balls left.
Show your face. Bold courage, death from ignorance. Is this the extent of your capabilities? Your fortitude shall be tested in this clash of weapons. Round 1. Rank 2. boundaries. Rank 3.
Man, that parry timing is so unforgiving. Well, we're out of salted ones now. And we don't have any crystals to buy any.
Show your face. Bold courage stems from ignorance. Your fortitude shall be tested in this clash of weapons. Rank 3. Rank 4. Only a true battle can
Only 2 phases? That's all it took? Yes, we got her armor. But surprisingly, it's not as good as what we got. What about the headset? We're gonna keep rocking with what we got. Now it says here, speak with Loska to obtain the Golden Branch, then go to the Central Garden Branch and enter Elysium through the pool. After defeating Aether the Father. Holy. Well, if I all knew that's what it was going to be, I wouldn't have tried so hard to save all of our heals. I thought there was going to be a third phase. We could upgrade, but I need to buy some things first.
So, this is death. More painful than imagined. A pity, but I do not feel fear.
Is this your first death?
I was once dreadfully terrified of death. I've seen too many bladers teetering between life and death, losing themselves in the end. I feared that I would succumb to their fate. When a blader becomes used to death, they forget the essence of living. Hence, I persisted, carrying the fear of death within me. Yet now, it seems my fear is merely my obsession. You have bested me. Please, tell me your name.
Arissa.
Arissa. Perhaps this has always been the moment.
She's
I've
taller
been
than me,
waiting for.
too.
I once
That was a fun
believed
fight.
that a blader's
It was a lot more
power
fun than
stems
Ursula.
from my
Ursula was
resolve.
just annoying, but
It
this
is
one I
that
actually liked a
resolve
lot.
that has kept me alive and empowered me
And it
to
wasn't too
vanquish my
difficult. I
foes.
mean, it took us like
To
45
strengthen
minutes.
my resolve,
I think Ursula took
I've
us longer
tried
for some
powerful
reason.
weapons, restored branches, even the squad I once had. In the end, my fear for death urged me to embrace the eternity granted by the Church. But now, it appears my resolve is not as invincible as I presumed. I hereby renounce the title of the Child and sever my ties with the Church. The war has caused the downfall of the Spirit Depths and 2 bishops. The Church is waning. The world will be plunged into chaos, yet I yearn to explore more possibilities. So, tell me, Arissa, what is your resolve?
I promised my friends, Shirley and Stone, I promised them that I would defeat the Church and Necros, and I want to help Shirley and the people build a new home on this land.
That's
A
what I want to
new
do.
home. I see. In that case, I shall bear witness to the future you promise. As Seed's Blader, I, Loskid, hereby pledge to serve as Arissa's knight, guarding her and witnessing her resolve
I hope this isn't the end.
till the very end.
I still need to obtain the Golden Branch. And then I have to go to the Central Garden Branch and enter Elysium through the pool. Yeah, that wasn't the main. Okay. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do. So before we head on, let us explore this area, because actually what we need to do is go buy some stuff. Not gonna lie, that boss fight had me clenching my cheeks the whole time. Oh, there is something here. Guardian armor. Hold up. I think that's what we want. More physical. We don't really need fire, shatter resistance, or infection because this last boss isn't going to be that. The more physical resistance we can get, the better. There's a branch here, too. Ooh, that's not a branch. Not sure where that's taking us. Man, we could use this armor the whole time. But we're doing this pretty raw. We still have the the pre-order bonus weapon that we've been using the entire game. Because I just can't find any luminous carbon to upgrade any of the other nice weapons that we have. Like, I seriously can't find any luminous carbon. And you can't buy it from any of the merchants. Alright, so where can we buy mud balls from? I think he had some in stock. Did we get the golden branch? Yeah. Cool.
What do you need, dear customer?
I'd like to look at your inventory. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy 30 of them. That's gonna take forever to get there. Oh, we have to go all the way down. Still don't know what to do with those noise tapes. Or the Fire Bearer's Codex. We're missing part 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 and 10.
May your journey be smooth.
But we absolutely needed more of those. Alright, so we're here. Now I kind of want to see where that other pool is going to take us. We haven't seen Malaire. Felia's gone. Losket is now my guardian, which I'm glad about that. But what is this? Let's check this out. Not sure what this is. Hopefully it didn't mess us up. Somehow we ended up here. I don't think we've been here before. Stone? I don't need that. But there's no way back, so whatever we did, we have to find our way. Okay. find it imperative to document this before ending my life with my own hands. Once I asked Lord Asteria about the origins of mud. She told me that mud originates from underground. When I asked about the composition of mud, she uttered only a single word. However, the word she spoke, I wish I'd never heard it. Since then, I've been living in a constant dread, unable to find peaceful sleep. Now that Lord Asteria is gone, I've decided to follow her. As such, is the sole means to cease pondering the implications of that unsettling word. She said, Earth. Blader swords. I mean, obviously it's not going to be as strong as what we got. Oh. We have two. Well, this is where our stereo was. Okay. That kind of just took us through the beginning of the game again for some reason. Interesting. Well, we didn't really need to do any of that. Let's end this thing. Let's see what we can do.
The tree is now in full bloom. You have succeeded, Orisa. You will become a new life form, the pinnacle of evolution. The sphere is now open to you. Go. Achieve what you desire. I'll be waiting for you at the gate of the sphere.
Alright, before we go in there, can I go collect that thing out there? I see this. Ooh. Oh, that's awesome. But I don't think we'll need that. Alright, I think we've set ourselves up. Now all we gotta do is win and decline the invitation. Whoa. What? This is absolutely magnificent. Where was this during the game? What in the world? Oh, this is badass. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. This is Elysium. This is what Shirley was talking about. Wow, this is what life was like before the fall, I'm guessing. Here's all the plants, all the grass, everything's alive. Holy. They did a great job with the entire time we were in just like this muddy, gross, robotic cyber environment, and this is amazing. Let's kind of look around here a little bit. Wow. I mean, I know the graphics aren't like that good at all, but like just to see some color is awesome. Of course, I'm experiencing some stuttering and lagging, and I'm on PS5 too, which is super abnormal. I'll turn off VSync and see if that helps anything. It doesn't seem to... Actually, I think that made it worse. Yeah, VSync doesn't really do anything. So we found some iridescence. I wonder if New Game Plus we have all the branches unlocked still. That would be huge. Look, everybody's here in the afterlife. This is beautiful. This is like what Shirley was talking about. And I'm so glad that nothing bad happened to Shirley. Wow. This is amazing. Hopefully we don't experience any bad stuttering during the actual fight, because that was horrible during the bishop fight. Yeah, I thought there were supposed to be 4 bishop fights, but... Alright.
Seed's arrogant girl. You wreaked havoc on the church's territory. Now, you think you can get away with it?
I'm guessing he's a father.
See what Charon's little creation is made of. I shall eradicate your very existence.
I don't know what this is gonna be. Don't want to go in there.
Stop dodging. Have you forgotten how to strike?
Holy. This isn't going to be good. What is this?
You are but a creation.
I don't know if that was it. That wasn't that hard at all. I thought it was going to be insane. First try? Really? They gave me a achievement.
Master Nyx.
Oh, it's a pretty bird. What are we doing?
Your experiments in Elysium, it seems stagnant. A millennium, over 9 million standard hours, and most core resources. You've consumed more than your fair share, Ethan.
I am aware of that, Your Grace.
Why the stagnation? Is it due to my necros or seeds bladers?
No. These conflicts are all observed by the Supremacy, and it is not within my purview to discuss. The issue lies with the experiment itself. I have diagnosed it.
The Supremacy. We both know they will not intervene. So, you won't terminate your experiment and waive the core?
You have consumed too much mud in your ceaseless conflicts.
And you have severed ties with the world, causing a significant
I am...
loss of efficiency.
I mean, we've read a lot of notes throughout this game.
How is your project progressing?
I'm confused. Like, I thought this was all supposed to tie everything together and make sense, but the story of this game, I'm gonna have to play it through multiple times and get the multiple endings to truly understand what they're even talking about here.
She is the final
I mean, I can kind of understand a little bit of it, but I have a lot more questions than answers right now.
She has achieved the equilibrium we envisioned. Determined, yet not reckless. Compassionate, yet not gullible. An impressive accomplishment. What say you, Ethan?
I have experienced it, and it is indeed remarkable. I will close Elysium and retrieve all the units.
The ceaseless strife has concluded. Now, it is time to embrace our new leader.
Orisa, you have attained the evolution we sought.
No, I'm not
as the
part of this at
enemy of
all.
Life. This planet has fulfilled its purpose, and we shall leave. The gods shall return, and you shall lead the sphere. Step into the sphere. Guide us to the stars.
Well, I'm gonna respectfully decline.
She
I see. Harpy. I'll take you with me, Arissa.
Good luck.
Humanity is a thing of the past. Why do you cling to it?
The music is the beginning of the game.
Why do you deny us? This planet is doomed. Yet the universe holds countless futures.
How do I fight her?
This planet is doomed.
Wow,
The
really?
universe holds countless futures. Full dimension. Phase lock.
Hide in the square. Hurry!
Do you still choose humans?
No way. I think that was it. What'd she take?
Looks like this girl doesn't want to come with us.
No matter. You have surpassed us, Orisa.
They made these last
We
bosses
have no right
very
to
easy.
interfere with your choice. Since you insist on staying, we will bid farewell here. Humans once created us, but they have lost their value to us. We will no
Which I guess is
longer
kind of good to help
sustain their
kind of
ecosystem.
progress through, because all the other
Only
bosses in the
through
game were
fate
ridiculous.
Will you be able to save them all on your own?
Life is much
Stronger than you think. They will endure dark times and overcome suffering. They will build homes on the healed land.
Man,
They will be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth.
that was it. Man, that was the end of the game there. I guess we're gonna let these credits roll through, but holy. I think 35 hours? That was Hubert and Stone. Oh man. Like, I guess let's get into the review here. Compared to the other Souls-likes that we have played and are currently playing, I hate to say it, but this one just doesn't stack up against the other Souls-likes that we've played, which is to be expected. Now, I believe that this is like this studio's first game. It's a Chinese game, part of the China Hero 1 project for Sony. So I really like the story. I felt like I connected a lot with the characters. I really loved the character. That was the main part for me in this game, was all the NPCs you interact with and try to piece the story together. But the story is just very confusing for me personally. I guess it takes multiple playthroughs and to see the multiple endings to fully understand what it's all about. But the combat system, I liked. I liked how difficult the parry timing was. I liked the difficulty. I didn't think it was too hard, but I also didn't think it's too easy. Now, on the list of other Souls-likes, it is the easiest of the Souls-likes that we're playing. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say it's easier than Black Myth. It's definitely way easier than Kazan. Easier than Stellar Blade. From what I've seen, I don't think we've even died in Stellar Blade yet, so who knows? Stellar Blade might not actually be that difficult. But so far, it's an easy Souls-like with incredible character development. Despite what most people say, they don't like how quiet Orisa is and how she doesn't say much, but I actually really enjoyed the characters in this game. I like the fact that there's no stamina bar. Everything's replaced with sync. I do like that. Every voice actor in this game is voiced by somebody different. But aside from all of that, like graphically speaking, obviously it's very low budget, very low graphic, but what they make up for in gameplay, even the regular enemies in this game were giving me a hard time. These end bosses here, kind of disappointed they weren't harder, but at the same time I'm kind of thankful that they weren't. I think the pacing of it, the level design. You may start the cycle at the start of journey of cycle 2 now. Yeah, let's go ahead and start it, and then we'll go to the main menu. But what was I saying? The level design. Not a fan of the level design. I'm gonna go ahead and say that right now. I didn't enjoy how complex the levels were. I thought it was kind of a puzzle to get through all the levels, but here on cycle 2, I think it'll be a lot easier to understand. But for somebody who's just picking this game up, the level design's a bit complex, and there's a lot of nuance in this game that I actually had to use a guide for, much like Black Myth Wukong. In order for us to end the stream, we're going to have to get to the first branch. We kind of know all of this. This is only a 10-part series. So far, this is the shortest game on our channel that we have actually gotten through and collected most of the stuff. We've collected most of everything, not all the armor sets and not all the weapons, or the fire bearers. We didn't do a whole lot of collecting, but we also didn't miss a whole lot. Yeah, again, the level design I'm not a fan of, but the characters I really liked. I felt like I connected a lot with Shirley and Stone specifically. I really wish this game wasn't so buggy. The performance isn't quite there, but the gameplay is really fun. I had a really fun time playing this game, and I'm sure I'll have an even better time I'm sure we'll have an even better time the second time around now that we're kind of OP. And we kind of get the gist of it. But for somebody that's looking to get into the genre, if you're looking for an easier route to get into, instead of diving straight into Kazan or diving straight into Black Myth or even Stellar Blade, I think this is one of the easier Souls-likes out there currently. Just from what I've played, I'm sure there are a lot of other easier options, but just from what we've done on this channel, I would recommend starting here, as it is a very forgiving Souls-like. For example, you have crystals that act as your souls or your lacrima. You have nucleuses that help you absorb the crystals and retain them upon death. As you get more skilled, obviously you'll be able to use the higher absorption rate and the lesser retention rate. But on the second playthrough, we should be able to get more of that luminous carbon. So yeah, overall, I enjoyed it. Again, graphically, it's not the prettiest game, but it is a style that's similar to Kazan, just not as clean. He was just a regular robot, honestly. Wonder if we can sell. We'll probably be able to sell those spells. But we should be able to get to this first branch just to save it and then head to the title screen. So yeah, guys, amazing experience. The conclusion, I still was left more questions and answers, but I think we fulfilled Shirley's promise. That was the true ending of the game. That's exactly what we were supposed to do. We're gonna go ahead and repair. And I'm gonna go ahead and link. We have a bunch we can upgrade. Go ahead and do it again. And then there we go. And that concludes AI Limit Part 9 for Bald Hero Gaming. Another Souls-like down off the checklist. We completed the first playthrough. As with all the games I accomplished, I do plan to play them back through, but I don't plan to stream them. Maybe I plan to stream the other alternate endings. But other than that, if you guys want to see me replay a game, just comment down below. And I will create a whole new playlist with a whole new series and a whole new thumbnail art. But with that being said, I kind of gave my review and opinion on the game, AI Limit. Let's rate it 10 out of 10. We're going to go put it at... probably rate it a solid 7 out of 10. Kazan for me was a 9.5 out of 10, 9 out of 10. A 10 out of 10 is absolutely perfect. And that's going to be a very hard bar to hit. But that's just for this genre of Souls-likes. I might do a little ranking whenever we get a bunch of titles under our belt. We are only in the first year of this channel, so in October I believe it'll actually be the 1 year mark, 1 year anniversary. So yeah, AI Limit, solid 7 out of 10. Almost want to go 7.5, 7.8 out of 10, only because it's just not super perfect. But the level design's very complex, hard to figure out. I did have a lot of stuttering, a lot of performance issues, a glitch that completely locked us out of Vikas' questline. I don't know if it was something I did on my end, but I don't think it was. I think those are my main gripes about the game. It's just the level design, the bugs and glitches. I wish they would service this game and update it. To this day, it came out the same time Kazan did. Kazan's had 5 updates, 5 major updates, and they're continuing to bring new stuff to Kazan. This game came out the same day as that game, and it hasn't been updated once. So I think it just didn't gain the popularity that they thought it was going to, so they just kind of launched it and forgot about it. But this game is not to be slept on. Despite the performance issues and the occasional bugs, it probably will require you to play through it once. Like I said, I was reading guides the whole time just to help with the complexities and everything you had to set up in order to even get all the endings. But second playthrough, I think, is a must with this game if you're going to get into it. But I also think it's a very good starting point for beginner Souls players that want to play a game like Elden Ring or Demon Souls or any actual FromSoft title. This is be a good way to practice, I think. And then, I put this at the bottom of the Souls-likes difficulty. I'd say AI Limit, Black Myth, then Stellar Blade, then Kazan. Kazan will really get you up there if you want to play a game like Sekiro, which I actually plan to add to the channel at some point. But with that being said, guys, there were some emotional points in this game. I thought it was going to be way more emotionally impactful for me just because of Shirley and all the NPCs that we've built a relationship with over this 30-hour journey that we have here. And it's also the shortest Souls-like that we've played, probably due to the fact that the bosses aren't very difficult, which, like I said, is a good entry point for beginners. But yeah, AI Limit. We got the true ending of the game. Unlike Kazan, we did not get the true ending. That sucks, unfortunately, but I plan to stream Kazan's true ending whenever we get to it. With that being said, guys, keep an eye out for episode 1 of Doom: The Dark Ages that I plan to start streaming tomorrow around 1 p.m. That's right, Doom: The Dark Ages is coming to Bald Hero Gaming. I messed up. I should have got the early access, but it was kind of a blessing because a lot of people have been having issues with performance on launch, the 2-day early access anyway, with Doom: The Dark Ages. So, stay tuned for that tomorrow. That's going to be a big hit for our channel. I am super excited to play that. I've had it pre-ordered for about 3 or 4 months now, since it was available for pre-order. But I'm going to talk more about Doom tomorrow on the Doom stream. Right now, AI Limit. Super happy that we got through it. Like I said, just keep an eye out for tomorrow's stream at 1 p.m. for Doom: The Dark Ages. And with that being said, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. View it and share it wherever you view and share all of your videos. Please comment. Please like it. Interact with it in any way you can. At this point, I don't really care. Just to get me some attention. But with that being said, guys, your Bald Hero is out. Thank you all so much for watching. Please stay safe and have a very, very good night and sweet dreams.